get in. Oh, I'm so ready for this. I hope it doesn't sound like shit through my fucking shitty connection.
Just enjoy it. So, Tubbsy, as the resident horror movie guy that
Hold
I
on.
know.
If you can't tell. Oh, they can't see in this fucking screen. I was gonna say we got
You can see.
we got Pennywise right here. We got little Freddy. That was a cool little picture I got. If I turn it a little bit, yeah. We've got whatever the fuck that demon's name is from The Exorcist. Can't remember in the moment because I'm under pressure. And you can see a little knitted Freddy Krueger. My sister got
That's
me.
actually
Can you
sick.
see that? Can you see that? He's
Yeah.
knitted. You could see it better when you're in the in my
Full
like in the
widescreen.
reaction. Yeah, full widescreen. It's actually really pissing me off that I can't remember the name of that demon, and I'm gonna sound like a fraud. But yeah, big horror movie guy. Love horror movies, and this specific band loves to write music about horror movies, and they're one of my favorite bands on this planet. Ice Nine Kills. Ice Nine Kills. I've seen Ice Nine Kills. We love them. We love them. We love them. They write songs about horror movies. They are one hell of a metalcore band. Write some of the most beautiful choruses I've ever known. And in terms of like musical pieces, I love to call them theatricore. And I don't know if that
Theatricore. That's Philly.
I don't know if that's a theme. I don't know if that's something that's been called. I remember I was with I discovered Ice Nine Kills when I was with a girl a long time ago, and we fell in love with the band because we were both fans of horror, and she wasn't as big into metal, but I was very much big into metal. So I discovered them and kind of just threw songs at her like, "Hey, do you like this song? Hey, do you like this song?" She ended up loving the actual band, and we came up with a term together, theatricore, because we both had loved theater as well, and Broadway musicals and things like that. And so I'm a very long time fan of Ice Nine Kills, and when I say very long time, maybe 2011. So how many years? 13 years ago, 2011. So I'd say that's a long time fan. 13 years is a pretty long time. But yeah, they released a new song, and of course, every single song is themed off of a specific horror property. This one's the Terrifier series, specifically the new Terrifier 3 movie. This song released with the movie. I want to say it released in theaters, and the song was featured in the movie or at the end of the movie. And I haven't seen it yet, but I will be going to see it in theaters. I know it's a very brutal, gruesome. Started as like from the dirt, campy, probably even like C tier horror movie, and has now kind of with number 2 and now number 3 gaining a ton of popularity in the box office. It's quickly moving its way up there to being recognized as a very grotesque kind of slasher-esque.
I love new music from this band, so I'm excited here. Again, a work of art by Ice Nine Kills featuring Shavo from System of a Down. So
yeah, Pazuzu is the name of the demon in The Exorcist. Pazuzu. Why did I just remember that? Like I was fishing through my brain. Pazuzu is the name of the demon in The Exorcist. Thank you. Come again. Okay?
all right, let's get into it. Here we go.
I'm not a complete fraud. Thank you. All right, music video time. Sorry.
Definitely a forewarning here. Graphic content, as it says there in the title. This whole video will be blurred out on YouTube.
Pretty much.
Sorry.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But you're gonna understand why. If you want to see it for how we took it in on twitch.tv/moshpitmingle and kick.com/moshpitmingle. Check out the YouTube video on the official Ice Nine Kills YouTube page. All right, here we go. 15 minutes. Holy shit.
15 minutes. Long time. It's an eternity, some would say. I love that. Silver Screen.
It's crazy that they have their own studio. Yeah.
Is that? I think they are signed to somebody, but that's just for the whole theatrics of it. Again, theatricore. Love the Welcome to Horrorwood banners.
December 21st. Look for all the Easter eggs.
I can't believe I let you drag me to this stupid shit.
Hey, Jose Mengen. All right.
Go home. We're already late.
You always do this.
This is work. I'm broadcasting, and the people want metal ambassador Mengen.
And I wanted it all night. Look at me. I'm about to freaking pop here.
Play. I'll ask a few questions on air, and we're out of here.
Jose, my man.
Always a pleasure, my brother.
You guys are good. Have
Thank
fun.
you.
Thank you. It's like the headphone.
Fine.
That's one guy I'd like to
But
hang
I'm
out with.
drinking and I don't want to hear, it's after the baby.
It is.
What, and going to a disgusting
Hey,
band
yo.
horror show isn't?
Seriously, it's an Ice Nine Kills concert. What are they gonna do? Hack you up into little pieces? Come on, let's go.
Hey, yo. Wait, that might happen. Who gets there right when the headliner's on?
Tongue-tied in your tariff.
Pick it up.
Don't you dare say you're interested. Miles County's painted red. Celebrating, mutilating. Born from suffering. The art of dying.
Love that.
Brings me to life. Death by design.
Ooh, that line.
Terrified now. Dying. Brings me to life.
I mean, that's his character.
Tongue-tied and you're terrified. Tongue-tied and terrified. Go! Hacking the what's near and dear. All hope is gone.
I love that.
If I was here.
Yep, it's so sick.
Celebrating, mutilating. Born from suffering. The art of dying.
Nice. I love that line. The art of dying brings me to life. You might.
Oh!
Oh, later, Jose.
Shut your mouth, lady.
Don't worry, I'm a doctor.
Here he comes. You're good. Just breathe. Push. I don't like that sound.
God.
Oh.
Miles County should be on alert tonight. Police are looking for a man matching the description of the Miles County clown who's wanted in connection with a series of brutal slayings in 2017 and 18. The suspect was last seen wearing a black and white clown costume. If you see this individual, please contact the police.
Welcome to a gallery that you won't ever leave. 'Cause nothing is subjective as he stabs and hacks and cleaves. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Oh shit, a ball of death with weapons? Oh my god, yeah!
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yo, what the fuck? Oh my god, what is happening?
Death by design. Dying.
fuck, dude?
Oh, they were mid-chorus.
Oh, not the fucking baby.
Ricky.
So what'd you think, Jimmy?
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy?
Ah! Don't ever touch me. Don't ever touch me. Do you understand?
Yeah, sorry.
Boys are putting me to sleep here.
Why, is it because we let the baby live?
No, you idiot. It's the horror movie horseshit. Spencer's gone. We know that. Huh? So you're all gonna have to come up with your own shtick now.
Works for me. Does anyone have a lighter? Jimmy, look, I know ostensibly graphic violence.
Love to see
can be a
Dan
little
back in
gratuitous,
But
action.
horror
By the
is
way,
truly a
Dan
unique
Sugarman.
platform to explore the
He's
human
an
condition.
underrated guitar
Birth
player.
to death, leaning into the death part, I suppose.
He's a beast too.
What are you all
Miles.
idiots?
Miles? That's his name, right?
It's not the killings.
I think so.
It's the copyrights. Huh? No, still don't got it? Intellectual properties. Here, look at this. It looks like I'm starting to walk funny. You know why? Because the producers of all the major horror franchises are shoving a cease and desist letter up my ass.
You seem to be walking fine to me.
Who the fuck are you?
That's
it-
Mike Cortada. He's the new drummer.
Yeah, I used to do all the artwork, and now they got me playing drums.
Well, listen, drummer boy.
Wait, Pat's
Drum,
not in the
listen,
band
man.
anymore?
When Weinstein uses his one call from jail to explain business ethics, well, you know we're pretty well fucked. And take that Terrifier video. That director, he won't stop calling.
Mr. Fling, it's Damien Leone again.
Tell him I'm out to lunch.
He said if I tell him you're out to lunch again, he will saw off my head and shove it up your ass.
Patch
Hell
him
yeah.
through. Go ahead. All right.
I love this.
Oh, Damien, how are you, my friend? I got my gang here. All right. How you feeling? Good? Well? Happy?
What's this I hear about you ripping off my character? My art?
Oh, yeah, we thought you'd find that funny.
Funny. Funny how? Funny why? Because he's Art the Clown? What, does he make you laugh? My character's here to fucking amuse you? Hold on, my producer Phil wants to talk to you.
Holy New
This is
York.
Phil Falcone, the producer. Listen, you little shits. The way I see it, you got two choices. One, cut the shit. Or two, I get you a nice pair of cement clown shoes. It's your choice. Now leave us the fuck alone.
Woo! Okay. You got the picture, boys? The label and I took the liberty of preparing a list of films whose rights we can secure.
Passion of the Christ?
Boys in the Hood. Police Academy 3.
Everybody's looking for a good
Boys
third
in the
sequel,
Hood
you
is
know?
crazy.
They made a Grease 2?
Yeah, that's a classic. How can I say this? People don't want to be scared anymore. They want variety. They want laughter. They want sadness. They want depression. They want religion.
I've never heard of any of these.
So what? That's the list we got, okay? And there's some good stuff on that. Here, look. Hey, what do you want? Clowns? How about clowns? How about Nicholson and Batman? And Terminator 2 with that big guy. The guy with the funny voice. Think it over. I'll be back.
How are we going to do this without Spencer?
Yeah, that was the last video we did with him before his coma.
Oh, shit.
That's the best part. We don't need him. 2 words. AI.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
No,
it's
no, 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 no.
It's artificial intelligence. Holograms.
There's no
Everybody's
way,
doing it now.
dude.
Kiss, Michael Jackson, ABBA. You really think that's Mick Jagger up on
ABBA
stage?
fucks, by the
Huh?
way.
Do we really want to be like them?
You do if you want a job. Now, let's face it, our boy's gone, so I own your ass. Well, I mean, I do after I get him to sign these papers.
How's he going to sign it if he's in a coma?
I will put a pen in his lifeless hand. And then I will move that lifeless hand across the paper. It's legally binding in Venezuela. And it's good enough
It's good enough.
for me.
Good enough for him. The amount of work and effort they put into
I love
this
this
is
so much.
tremendous. It's tremendous.
Hey,
Yeah?
Spencer Sharness's room.
Last room on the left.
Smells like shit in here.
Left. Has to be on the left.
Really great
Yeah,
too, sir.
last room on the left, dude. It's always the left. It's never the right.
So why are all the lights off, dude?
Yeah, holy fuck.
Maybe they're in California saving electricity, you know?
Yeah, probably. Holy shit. I mean, he does live in LA.
Um,
Oh! He's gonna kill him. He's dead. Oh, never mind.
Hey, Spencer,
Wait.
you never look better, huh? I mean, you're a little bit lumpy. What the hell they feed you in this place anyway? Spencer?
It's Art the Clown. It's Art the Clown. It's Art the Clown. Oh, it's multiple layers. Oh, it's fake.
Spencer.
Oh, the head tilt. The classic Michael Myers head tilt.
To be continued.
Wow. We know what's being continued.
Yes. Hell yeah.
We know what's being continued, and that is going to be a new album from the lads. 100% guaranteed going to be a new album from the lads. And shocker though. Fucking Patrick Galante. I've never known how to pronounce his last name. But I didn't know that they replaced him. I knew that he wasn't going to be able to go out on tour with them when they were touring with Metallica. And maybe I misread it. Maybe I skipped over some things, but I didn't see anything about him being replaced. And for them to say new drummer kind of seems, if that's not the case, a little weird. But you know, I had no idea whether or not Pat, I don't know. He pulled out of the tour. That's all I know. And even like Dan Sugarman did that before too. Like just after COVID, Dan Sugarman pulled out of the tour, and that's when they brought in some bald dude. Respectfully, they brought in oh my God forbids guitarist, forget his name. Brought him in, and then they brought in Miles. But I'm curious if they're going to be bringing in 3 guitar players now, because Ricky was in the video. Dan Sugarman was back in the video, which was, like I said, mid-song.
Yep.
Nice to see him back because I think he's a phenomenal guitar player. I've been following him ever since he was part of his Blood Runs Black. When I saw them live in Anaheim back during California Metal Fest, and he was still playing guitar for them. And loved his work. And so good to see him back in the band. But now it looks like they're going to keep Miles in the band, who was started as their touring guitar player. But I thought their drummer was just going to be taking over the tour. Maybe he's new and he's filling in for, he's going to take over Patrick. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. But yeah, that'd be sad. I liked Pat. Pat was a really good drummer.
You hope everything's good.
Know. Ice Nine Kills has always, ever since I started following them, they've had quite a few lineup changes. So I'm curious as to why that's the case. I'm not sure if there's anything sketchy going on there. I hope not, because I want to think the best for one of my favorite bands, if not my favorite band on this planet, being Ice Nine Kills. Yeah, it was a little interesting to see. So hopefully there could be some clarification here down the line. But if they go forward with 3 guitar players, that would be fucking sick. But I'll miss Pat, that's for sure. Anyways, to the song. Yeah, to the song. I loved it. It was so chaotic. And that's what you kind of expect. Yeah. I need to go back and listen to the song just straight up, because I feel like the visuals took away from it 100%. Not took away from it, but distracted me 100%. So I was still able to listen to the song and loved what I heard. But that music video was out of fucking control. Out of fucking control. Cool. I loved the whole wall of death being a literal wall of death.
That had to be like the funnest music video to like film as like.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that was just crazy cool.
100%. That had to have been the coolest shit to film. That being said, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna listen to the song. Maybe right here after stream, you and I can sit down and just listen to straight up the song and play some games. But again, I adore Ice Nine Kills. Great fucking work. Absolutely loved it. I love how theatric they get with everything that they do. I love how unexpected their songs can be. You literally don't know what's gonna happen. There was like a little bass solo and a little
tiny keyboard.
Yeah, a little tiny piano. There's a word for it. the little tiny pianos. There's a name for those things. I'm forgetting. I'm blanking right now. But that whole like segment was out of control. Like insane. Just about what I expected from Ice Nine Kills, and I still fucking adored it, boys. I'm very excited for the new album, and yeah, can't wait to see what's next. Seriously, Demonic. How do we feel?
I feel not as squeamish as I thought I was gonna get. Because I mean, I can handle blood, but like,
oh yeah,
copious amount. I'm like, it's kind of like, holy shit, you know?
Yeah, it's like, ugh.
I mean, I like, you know, like I could tell instantly, like that first scene with Jose and his, you know, wife, girlfriend in the film. Maybe it's actually his wife in real life. I don't know.
It could be. I think it is. I think it might have been.
She's pregnant. It's like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen with the fucking baby, you know? But
yeah.
No, that was pretty cool. It was pretty funny. It seems like a horror movie that I could watch, just because I do like comedy, and I feel like is there like a lot of comedy aspects to that character, or not really?
So, yes and no. Like the situations in which you find Art the Clown, to my knowledge at least, are very like, what's the word I'd look for? Whimsical, like very, very like you ever seen Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah.
You know how Freddy Krueger loves to like just kind of like fuck around and play with his bait before he ends up killing him. You know, he says, well, Art the Clown doesn't like talk, but he you know, Freddy Krueger loves to like kind of play with his food. Similar situation with Art the Clown, to my knowledge. Correct me if I'm correct.
Like
Right. More of like a gestural thing. And so, but correct me if I'm wrong. I need to rewatch the movies. At least the first one and the second one. I should probably rewatch both of them. Even though Terrifier 2 really, it came out, I want to say like no more than 2 years ago. So it was kind of a quick turnaround. Could be wrong. Actually, I'm going to Google it right now. But yeah, he's more of a play with my food kind of situation. And then it shocks the shit out. Yeah. 2022. So, okay. 2 years. Yeah, 2 years since Terrifier 2 came out. But yeah, very much one of the more brutal horror series I've ever watched. But I also haven't dove deep into like the B tier or B class horror. I'm more of an A class horror kind of guy. But who knows with the B tier? Did I just say beer? With the B tier, yeah, beer tier. The B tier, you would assume there's probably some campy, grotesque, just out of control shit that doesn't make too much sense. Because A tier horror, I feel like nowadays A tier horror just kind of, I feel like they try too hard. I feel like it's not as organic as it used to be. But it's hard. Horror is hard to nail because if it's been done before, you keep doing it, it gets stale. You need to find new ways to be.
Oh, I've seen that in this movie. Oh, I've already seen that.
You got to think of you know, the first franchise that I saw where I was like, you know, kind of grossed out was Saw. Like that was the first, and I would consider that like A tier. That's an A tier horror franchise. And you think about Saw. Every movie that came after Saw, they thought of more grotesque ways to kill people or put people in situations. That's kind of where the gore genre is going. You need to kind of outdo the last movie or outdo the last big, you know, holy shit moment from another franchise. Who knows? Yeah, so horror is very much hard to nail. So I don't blame horror movies for being as stale as they may be because it is a very tough genre to keep alive and thriving. And I feel like Terrifier is doing what most horror films don't do, and that is just making movies to simply shock the masses and be like, oh my God, that's the grossest thing I've ever seen. Because to be honest, that's, you know, nowadays it's a little taboo to be, you know, as nasty and like a fucking, like especially in this video, like a baby, like you're gonna baby into the mix, like giving birth to, like that's insane, like that's crazy. That's something I've never seen in a movie before. In terms of like the serial killer birthing the baby, that's crazy. So again, got to give props to the franchise because that's what it's definitely become, and got to give props to Inc. for doing what they fucking do best. So
great job, everybody.
Good job,
full team effort.
Yeah,
here.
full team. Yeah, full team.